gathering in places serving whiskey and beer, trying to find happiness in a bottle. I'm so glad you found your way in here. In here, what we serve is living water. Step up to the altar, drink your fill. In here, it's always happy hour. And Jesus has paid everybody's bill. Here in God's house, shattered lives are mended. Broken hearts are replaced with ones brand new. Everything you'll ever need, Jesus has paid for. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you. In here, you won't find perfect people. We're just sinners saved by God's amazing grace. But in here, we'll help you carry your burden. 'Cause out there, we've all been in your place. Here in God's house, shattered lives are mended. Broken hearts are replaced with ones brand new. Everything you'll ever need, Jesus has paid for. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you.
Good evening and welcome to the program. Welcome to God's house, because we're all waiting for you and He's waiting for you as well to join us. Hit that wee share button, hit that like button. You're very, very welcome to an evening of great gospel music, country, bluegrass, and a little bit of southern gospel. And yes, it's the country gospel with the sheriff, myself, Jim Brown, all the way from Tandragee here in Northern Ireland. Going to kick it off with a song here from the Sunlight Gospel Singers, and they're going to bring us I Turned to Him.
When dark clouds arise and tears fill my eyes, I turn to Him. When things go wrong, it seems all hope is gone, I turn to Him. With every prayer and all my cares, He's a friend who's always there. He's in my heart to stay, and He leads my way, I trust in Him. I once was lost, but now I'm found, and He set my feet on solid ground, and someday I'll receive my crown. By His grace I'm heaven bound, and He moved the mountains in my life, and I thank Him each day and night for His power in my valley I go through, He's by my side. He's my shelter from all the storms of life. I don't know what lies ahead, but I believe in what He said. In time of doubt, He'll lead us out if we trust in Him. I once was lost, but now I'm found. He set my feet on solid ground, and someday I'll receive my crown. By His grace I'm heaven bound, and He moved the mountains in my life. And I thank Him each day and night for His power in my life. He's my Lord Jesus Christ. He's in my presence, I'm in His sight. He's my Lord Jesus Christ.
Beautiful song there from the Sunlight Gospel Singers. I turn to Him, and that's what we need to do, folks. Right from the get-go, right from the start of this program tonight. We can't depend on the world. We can't depend on our leaders. The only one we can depend on and we can turn to is the Lord. So let's have another song before we say hello to a few more of our friends that are joining us. You know, just thinking before the program started here, we all have a ministry in one way or another. You may think, I have no ministry, I can't speak, I can't do nothing, I can't proclaim the Lord to people, I get scared, I get nervous. But all you got to do is hit that wee share button to someone that you know, that you're friends with on Facebook or YouTube, that may not have ever tuned into some of the programs before. And just hit that share button, and if they ask you, what are you doing? Just say, I want to give you a wee uplift and a wee blessing tonight around the world. Coming from Tandregale, a wee place here, bringing you the gospel in Jesus' name. So we're going to bring you the Dalton Gang this time with another great piece. And it's one, I'm going to have to put my glasses on because my eyesight's getting worse. Oh, dear, dear. Here's the Dalton Gang with There's Always a Rainbow.
The storm clouds are gathering, some raindrops may fall. There might be some heartache, and there'll always be toil. But I hear Jesus saying, child, don't be alarmed, for there's always a rainbow right after the storm. There's always a rainbow right after the storm. So there's really no reason to be all alarmed. I hear Jesus saying, child, just lean on my arm, for there's always a rainbow right after the storm. When troubles surround you and your blessings seem few, and it seems that all others are blessed more than you, just look up and praise Jesus, for He really loves you. Press on, weary pilgrim, He'll see
right after the storm, and that's the promise that God gave us after the storm and after the floods, of course. That was the Dalton Gang with that beautiful piece. Let's say hello to a few of our friends. I have a page full written out here, so I'll be turning the page over very soon again, God willing. Paddy Santaro, as always, first one in the chat room there, followed closely by Gloria Miller Green. Good to see you coming in. There's Joan McWhirter's in as well. Over on the YouTube, one of our faithful viewers and listeners, and sharers, of course, Violet McMillan, followed by Dale, that's our Dale Gilmer over on Facebook here, keeping Dale and her family, of course, in prayer every day. And there's Freddie Laverty. Good to see you in, Freddie. Nice to see you coming into the programme once again. I'll go back to the YouTube soon. I'll go back and check on the Facebook page, but it's not about us. It's not about the presenters. It's not about the music. It's all about listening to the words as we bring you another great singer, a great American singer with a great, great voice. And his name is Jason Walsh. And he's going to sing one for us, Saving My Place.
In a tavern down on Main Street, there's a bar stool with my name engraved. Perfect attendance since our opening day, but it's been empty now for 3 weeks. They say it just ain't the same, so they call to remind me they're saving my place, a place where I went to wash my troubles away, a place where that old steel guitar, it now cries in my place. It's a place where I fit in, and everyone knew my name, so they called to remind me they're saving my place. But in the church house on a dirt road, there's an altar with a fresh coat of tear stains to remind me of the day I got saved. But when the bar stool kept calling, my new friends began to pray, and they're gathered round the altar, and they're saving my place. It's a place where I go to wash my sins all away, a place where that old steel guitar, it now cries Amazing Grace, a place where I fit in, the book of life knows my name, and they're gathered round the altar, they're saving my place. There's a wedding celebration just beyond those pearly gates, and they're gathered round the altar, they're saving my place, saving my place.
There we go, folks. That was Jason Walsh with a great, great song called Saving My Place. He went from the bar stool where his name was on that stool, and now his name is in the Lamb's Book of Life. Great, great singer and great song as well. I want to give a big shout out to a few more of our friends. I just pop in and say hello to Dorothy Neal. Just come up on my screen there, Dorothy, of course, from New Zealand. Lovely to see you, and Dorothy. Hope and pray you're keeping well. And there's Carol and Davy Smith over there in Carrickfergus. Good to see you coming in. Jennifer Sides is in. Hello, Jennifer. That's one of our singers and one of our songwriters from the USA. As Lita Coleman is in. As I say, Lita just pops between the two and chats and shares and to everybody there. And it's great to see you doing that. Thank you very much for doing that for us. And there's Joan Garrett is in as well from Bluntstown in Florida. We have Lois Kirsch as well. Some folks are asking about Jim Lyon. I haven't heard a whole lot about him yet. Now, I do believe he's meant to be getting home today, but just keep a wee eye on the Facebook page and we'll be updating you as we go along. There's one of the twins is in, and that's Teresa Wright Smith is in as well. Good evening to a young lady from Portadown, and that is our Helen. Helen Gracie is in as well. So let's get on with the music and let's bring you a little bit of fog this time. Now, we have no fog tonight as of yet, but we're going to bring you them right now. This, of course, that is Fields of Grace, and I know you love them singing, and they're going to sing a beautiful piece for us, one called Why Should I Start Doubting Now?
Joseph knew he was favored, though the odds were all up
course, was Fog. It was indeed. Fields of Grace, absolutely brilliant group, brilliant harmonies as well. And why should I start doubting now? It brought me through so many hard times, through many hardships. Well, this is what it's all about, folks. Let's say hello to Elizabeth Hopper from Portadown. Good to see you, Elizabeth. There's my daughter in from another mother, of course, that's our Vanessa. Say hello to Brendan, to Freya, and to all the family as well. Good to see you coming in, Vanessa. As always, love to see your name popping up on the screen there and chatting away. Rhonda Bowman's in. Hello, Rhonda. There, my blood sister, I should say, my real sister, one of my sisters, Anne Singhon's in as well. Good to see you, Anne. Anne Turner's in. Hello, Anne. Good friend for many, many years. And there's Lois Watts over there on the YouTube. Sandra Lou Peretti is in as well. I've seen her name. Did I mention it before? Well, you've got a double portion, so there you go. And Sandra Scott is in. And we'll get on with a few more names presently, but we're going to bring you Buddy Jewell this time. A great singer as well, and it's one called Help Pour Out the Rain.
The moment was custom made to order. I was riding with my daughter on our way back from Monroe. And like children do, she started playing 20 questions, but I never would have guessed one could touch me to my soul. She said, Daddy, when we get to heaven, can I taste the Milky Way? Are we going there to visit, or are we going there to stay? Am I going to see my grandpa? Can I have a pair of wings? And do you think that God could use another angel to help pour out the rain? I sat there on the shoulder trying to dry my misty eyes, and I whispered, Lord, I want to thank you for my children, 'cause your innocence that fills them often takes me by surprise. Like Daddy, when we get to heaven, can I taste the Milky Way? Are we going there to visit, or are we going there to stay? Am I going to see my grandpa? Can I have a pair of wings? And do you think that God could use another angel to help pour out the rain? Well, I thought about it later on, and a smile came to my face. And when I tucked her into bed, I got down on my knees and prayed. Lord, when I get to heaven, can I taste the Milky Way? I don't want to come to visit, 'cause I'm coming home to stay. And I can't wait to see my family and meet Jesus face to face. And do you think, Lord, you could use another angel to help pour out the rain? Can I help pour out the rain? Can I help pour out the rain? La da 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 dee 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 dee.
There we are, a lovely wee toe tapper there for you from Buddy Jewell, and help pour out the rain. You did see the wee request going up on the screen there, a request from Sandra Lou Peretti looking prayer. That's why I just popped up the wee prayer room. So if you need a touch from the Lord, you need prayer, go to the prayer room. You'll see it on Country and Southern Gospel. All our friends can see the messages coming up and pray for you. Sometimes, Sandra, it just goes past so quickly, it's hard for everybody just to catch what your need is. So if you don't want to share what your need is, the Lord knows your need. So we will petition you before the Lord in prayer as we speak. So let's say hello to Isabel Churchill over there on the YouTube. Good to see you in, Isabel, as always. Jeremy Williams is in tonight. Hope and pray you're keeping well, Jeremy. Noel Murphy is in, and there is Rosie Whitson's in as well. There's Cousin Coffee Bean, of course he's in, and that's Dave Poling is in as well. Good to see you coming in, Dave. Now I'm going to slow things down a little bit here now with a beautiful piece, beautiful words in it as well. And sadly for us, but not sadly, I'm sure, for the man himself, and that's Crawford Bell. The late Crawford Bell has gone to glory, and what a singer, what a voice, what a ministry through the years. As Crawford's going to sing one beautiful piece it is too, and many folks' mama sang the song. So just listen to Crawford as he sings it for us right now. Mama sang a song. Sorry folks, that was the wrong number.
God put a song in the heart of an angel, and softly she sang it to me.
I get to thinking lots of times about back when I was a lad, of the old home place where I grew up, of the days, both good and bad. My overalls were hand-me-downs, my shoes were full of holes. I used to walk 4 miles to school every day, through the rain, the sleet, and the cold. I've seen the nights when my daddy would cry for the things that his family would need, but all he ever got was a badland farm and 7 hungry mouths to feed. And yet our home fire never flickered once, 'cause when all these things were wrong, Mama took the hymn book down and Mama sang a song.
What a friend we have in Jesus.
I've been rocked to sleep many a night to the tune of What a Friend, and come morning, Rock of Ages would wake me gently once again. And then Daddy would reach up and he'd take the Bible down and he'd read it loud and long. And I always felt that maybe our home was blessed when Daddy would say, Mama, sing a song. Sister left home first, I guess, then Bob, then Tommy, then Dad. By then, Dad's hair was turning white, and I had to be Mama's little man. But it seemed that as Daddy's back grew weak, my mother's faith just grew strong, and those were the greatest days of all, when Mama sang a song.
Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee.
I guess the house is still standing, but I don't get to go back there anymore. No voice is left to fill those halls, and no steps to grace the floor. For you see, Mother sings in heaven now, around God's golden throne. But I'll always believe that this world is a better place, because one time, my Mama sang a song.
Precious memories flood my soul.
Beautiful piece there, beautiful singer and a wonderful voice, of course, Crawford Bell. Very, very talented chap and used in many, many ways, both making music and recording music as well in his day. Absolutely Loved the man to pieces with his music. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's say hello to Betty. There's Betty. Where's Betty Patton? Good to see you in, Betty. And there's Georgina Harvey is over there on the YouTube as well. And there's Lorna and Roger Boyce is in as well. Our cousin from the USA, and that's Karen Purcell. Say hello to the family as well. Hello to John when you see him. Tell him that Jim said hello. And so did Anne, I'm sure, as well. Good to see you coming in. There's Marlene Strain in as well. Okay, let's go on and bring you another piece here. And it's one called Standing in the Need of Prayer.
It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my mother, not my father, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my mother, not my father, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my brother, not my sister, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my brother, not my sister, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. But it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my preacher, not my teacher, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer.
There we are, that's a real toe tapper, a little bit of bluegrass gospel there for you folks. It's not the preacher or the teacher, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. I want to give a big shout out to one of our singers. That's gentleman we've been featuring for the past few weeks, and that of course is Mike Wellman. Welcome to Country and Southern Gospels, Country Gospel with the Sheriff on this Wednesday evening. You're very, very welcome this evening. There is Eva Thompson in as well. Lovely to see you in, our Eva. Fox's Entertainment's in as well, a young lady, and I'll give a big shout out to Joanne Greer McAnoy and our two beautiful kids as well. We'll come back to a few more names. We're going to bring you the Henson family this time with a beautiful, beautiful piece, one called If I Knew Then.
Looking at old pictures of sweet memories and smiles. And if I knew then what I know now, I cherished all those times, from mama's kiss to baby steps, to our little girl moving out. Oh, I'd hugged a whole lot tighter, Lord, if I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I'd go through, a lot of different things I would do. smell coffee in the kitchen and hear the Bible being read. And if I knew then what I know now, I'd listen more to what Grandma said. And at every family gathering, as Papa prayed and our heads all bowed, oh, I'd hung on every word, Lord, if I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I'd go through, a lot of different things I would do. If I knew then what I would face, oh, I'd show a lot more grace to the ones who had hurt me and the family that let me down. Oh, I'd love a whole lot deeper, Lord, if I knew then what I know now. Oh, I'd love a whole lot deeper, Lord, if I knew then what I know now. I know now.
There we are. Beautiful song there from the Henson family. If I knew then what I know now. Did you notice also the little message come up there from our brother and singer Mike Wellman asking for prayer? He's going for surgery. I've just lost it on my screen at the moment at the 20 something of this month, I believe. And remember him in prayer if you would. Please do that. We're going to go on with another song as the names keep coming in, folks, and we'll just bring you the beautiful piece from Tony McKee this time, and it's one called Vessel of Honor.
A vessel of honor I'm longing to be, as clay to the potter may I be to thee. You may have to break down resistance at times, but Lord, don't stop molding and shaping my life. Shape me, dear Father, please make me like you. Mold me completely so I can be true. But if you have to break me, may I understand you're still loving and holding my life in your hands. It would be such disservice, results would be nil, if clay rejects potter and seeks its own will. It could only be cast out to the old potter's field. Please don't cast me out, Master. Put me back on your wheel.
Lovely singer there, Tony McKee, and of course, Vessel of Honour. I want to give a big shout out. You've seen there on the screen again, the 26th of, I think it's the 26th of March. Mike Wellman's going for that surgery. So remember Mike in your prayers. I'll pass that on to the prayer room, of course, and our prayer coordinators, David and Avril as well. And we sure will uphold you in prayer. I want to give a big shout out to Pamela and Ozzy Wallace. Good to see you both in the chat room this evening. And I did mention Mike Wellman, so I've mentioned Barry Mitchell then. Hiya, Barry. And there's Anne and Harry. That's Anne and Harry Richmond from Portadown. Barry Mitchell, did I say it? Yes, I did indeed. Anybody else just on the list at the moment? I'll just turn her over here and check it again very, very soon. But we're going to bring you Ronnie Bowman this time. Another singer, another great song and great message. And it's one called The Lord of My Light.
The Lord leads me on the pathway to heaven. Though sometimes I feel in this world all alone, still He walks with me. I'm never forsaken. When this life is over, He'll lead me home. The Lord is my light. He's my salvation. He's leading the way o'er life's stormy sea. Though the waters rage on, I know I can trust Him. For safe in His arms there forever I'll be. If you just have faith, I know He will lead you across the dark river that troubles your soul. His blood paid the price for our salvation, and His love will lead you wherever you go. The Lord is my light. He's my salvation. He's leading the way o'er life's stormy sea. Though the waters rage on, I know I can trust Him. For safe in His arms there forever I'll be.
There we are, another little bit of bluegrass gospel there for you, and I hope you enjoyed that as well. I'm just reading the wee messages coming on our screens as well. Wee message there from Jeremy Williams saying to Ozzy, I found out today me and my caregiver, Tiffany, both have COVID. Well, we pray to God that God will bring you through this COVID and bring you through this time of this bad old carry on. I think it's just, you know, there's a lot of us still going about, but as someone said to me the other day, in fact, it was either a nurse or a doctor, said, you know, really all it is now is a bad flu. A bad flu. Well, I know I have it a bit chesty myself this last wee while, but God is in control of this whole situation, and He will control the COVID or the flu or whatever you've got, Jeremy. We believe that in all our hearts, that you'll be pulled through it, both you and your caregiver as well. And of course, Anne Turner, it's lovely to see you back in again. Anne said you had a visitor, but it's nice to see you've got your visitor and you're still tuned into Country Gospel with the Sheriff here. It's lovely to see you, as always. I want to give a big shout out to a dear friend there. That's Amanda McLaren. Good to see you. And there's Gauzy's giving him a bit of stick. That's Demo Thompson. Good to see you in, Demo. Lovely to have you in the programme with us this evening as well. It's the Kendricks this time now. I think that's the way you pronounce it. I do believe it is. And they're going to sing a beautiful piece for us right here now. And it's called The Old Piece of Clay. And it's spelled A-O-L-O-L-E. And it's not my misspelling. That's what it's called. The Old Piece of Clay. Beautiful piece it is from the Kendricks. And once again, listen to the words.
I'm something from where you sit and where I stand. Or you may say I'm really nothing and you'd be right. But just in case you'd like to know, just so you will understand, let me introduce myself to you tonight. I'm just an old piece of clay, tossed aside and thrown away. When Jesus found me, I was lying in the sand. That's all I really care to say. I'm only special in this way. I've been touched by the Master's nail-scarred hand. I can't describe the way I felt. He pulled me closely to himself and softly whispered, I can make you whole again. And though it's been a long, long time, I still feel his hand in mine, like I did the day he saved me from my sin. Oh, I'm just an old piece of clay, tossed aside and thrown away. When Jesus found me, I was lying in the sand. It's all I really care to say. I'm only special in this way. I've been touched by the Master's nail-scarred hand. I'm just an old piece of clay, tossed aside and thrown away. When Jesus found me, I was lying in the sand. That's all I really care to say. I'm only special in this way. I've been touched by the Master's nail-scarred hand. I'm just an old piece of clay.
Beautiful song there by the Kendricks. I said the Hendricks, I think earlier. It was the Kendricks. An Old Piece of Clay. Let's do a few wee announcements here because there's a A gospel mission, if I get the right one up and put the right one up first, there we go. A gospel mission is ongoing at the moment, and it's at Ballytyrone Orange Hall, which is very close to us here at Loughgall, County Armagh, Northern Ireland, and the speaker is Pastor Ken Davison, CET in Guildford, and it started on the 2nd of the month, runs to the 9th of March at 7:30 each weeknight. Sunday night is at 8 p.m. No meetings on a Saturday, and there are singers every night that the meeting is run. Contact them on all the W's. That's www.gospelgoal.com, or find us on Facebook. So there we go. That's one meeting coming up. Another one from the Hinch. That one's over, Jim. So we don't need that one. We need that one. That's the one. There we go. There we go. And that, of course, is the Gospel Music Club from Northern Ireland here. And that's on Friday. That's this Friday, 7th of March. Ballynahinch Baptist Church is the venue. BT 248BL from 7 to 10 p.m. The singers are Rachel Shields and Morley Lee and Dale, Anne Nichols, Theo Winton, our own Lady Vivian Forsyth and Neil Hire. And there's the man from the mountain, of course. That's our Aussie. Will be bringing his new CD release and singing a few songs from it, as he did today. And that is Ozzy Wallace, of course. You'll be treated to the GMC choir with a few familiar faces there in it. And you will be blessed. I'm sure there will be refreshments. There usually always is. But for a sure thing of refreshments, you go along to, there we go, and that's Hillmount Nurseries. And it's at 56 Upper Braniel Road in Belfast, BT 57TX, for afternoon tea with Alex Robb, a great singer from the province here. And it's on Saturday the 22nd of March at 1 p.m. The price is £16 all in. Alex will be singing and will be testifying. Contact Desi for further details at 07977 637 282. I'll read that out again. That's 07977 637 282. All those announcements are naturally made in the will of the Lord. I want to say hello to Alan Murphy, PSG, because his name came up earlier and I passed it by mistake, and I'm so sorry, Alan, if you're going on, but I know you'll be playing catch up anyway and listening in again, and we give the music club a wee mention there, as you've heard, I'm sure. Also to Bill Roberts, good to see you in, Bill, and there's young Yvonne Mitchell's in as well. Good to see you all coming in, folks. There's Brendan McNorder's in as well. There's a few names starting to pop up again on the screen here for me, and I'll go back over them again, scroll down if I can still hold them, and we'll say hello to a few more people as we bring you this particular one. And I'm going to dedicate this to our presenters. That's our everyday presenter, of course, is our Jim Lyon, through the operation, as you all know, and God willing will be back on broadcasting again as soon as the Lord allows him to do so. And that, of course, is our chaplain. And tomorrow evening, I'm not sure which is on again or not. I'm sure she will be if she can be. And that, of course, is our Monica. Remember Monica in your prayers as well, because Monica is nursing away like crazy there all the time and looking after Jim. And she doesn't be too well herself as well. That's our Monica Lyon. So that's my wee hugging buddy. I can't wait to get a hug again over here in Northern Ireland. So we're going to bring the both of them a beautiful piece. Now, you're all allowed to listen to it. You are indeed. You can listen to it. As Kevin Spencer and Friends sings for us, one called Coming Soon.
Coming soon, Jesus in all his glory, not just to save you, but a reigning King. Coming soon, and the whole world will be witness. Oh, be ready, for he is coming soon.
bow and worship his great name.
Coming soon, Jesus in all his glory, not just a Savior, but a reigning King. Coming soon, and the whole world will be witness. Oh, be ready, for he is coming soon.
And when he comes, he'll bind the power of old Satan. Little children with the lamb and lion will play, and all the earth will be so filled with his glory. No need for crying, for all tears are wiped away.
Coming soon, Jesus in all his glory, not just a Savior, but a reigning King. Coming soon, and the whole world will be witness. Oh, be ready, for he is coming soon. Oh, be ready, for he is coming soon.
Beautiful song there, beautiful singers, and a lovely bit of music as well. Love the old harmonica there, I really do. I love all good music, and harmonica is just something that I like to listen to. I love steel guitar, and I'm sure you all know that by now. I just seen Alan Murphy's name popping up again on the screen, because when it comes to the hour there and the names start coming back in again, I want to give a big shout out to our dear friend that I've yet to meet, and I'd love to get to meet him, I really would, and maybe someday, you never know. And that's Steve Bruno Samuels, one of our singers as well from the States. Lovely to see you. He always gets a chance to pop in and say hello. I know he's a very busy man, but it's great to see you and all your family as well, Steve. Great to have you coming in with us. Well, folks, we've come to their last song. I want to say hello to Margaret Anderson as well. I see her name coming into the chat room here, because there's some names I may have missed, and they're coming back up again, so I do apologise if I have missed you. But you can do it all over again. You can watch all the programmes all over again, but just go on simply to the YouTube again, to our YouTube channel, and just clicking on the presenters, you'll see a list of presenters and a list of programmes, and you can click on the presenters and the programmes and watch it all over again, or go to all the W's once again. It was on your screen. I'll just put it up again for you, and it runs along the bottom there, and you'll see it, all the W's, www.countryandsoutherngospel.com. And once again, you can tune into all the presenters. Every presenter brings you their own brand of music, but it's all gospel music. And that's what it's all about. That's what we're here to bring, the gospel on God's behalf through music and song, and of course through the words as well. So do remember all the folks that I've mentioned that needs a touch from the Lord in prayer. There's a lot of folks that are there and are afraid to mention that they need a touch. But you know, God knows. All you got to do is just to bring it to Him and believe, and you shall receive the healing. You will indeed. So remember now, tomorrow is Thursday, isn't it? So tomorrow morning we have the young man that's back in. One of our newest presenters, of course, is our David Dale's programme at 11 o'clock in the morning. God willing, that's our time, of course. A little bit earlier over there in the USA, but we have so many of our loyal friends and coming in and tuning in from that early hour. So we're looking forward to that. I'm not sure what's happening yet about the Chaplain's Corner, but you watch this space, because I know as soon as Jim is able, he will be there back bringing you the Chaplain's Corner and bringing you the greatest gospel music this side of heaven. Tomorrow evening then will be 8 o'clock, and again, once again, watch this space, and we'll see what Monica's doing tomorrow evening with Thursday's Blessings with Monica. I'll be back, God willing, on Friday morning. Oh no, I'll not. Sorry. Stop press. There will be another presenter standing in on Friday morning, but I have to go for a wee bit of, well, it's a check-up for my eyes after the operation that I had. That's what it is in Belfast. So I think it's David. I do believe it could be David Dale again. I'm not sure on that now. I might be wrong by saying that, but there will be someone here, God willing, Friday morning at 11 o'clock. Friday morning at 11 o'clock, there'll be someone here. Barbara Drennan's name just come on the screen there. Say hello to Eric as well. As we bring the programme to the close with Ernie Dawson and her line, and they're going to bring us a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's one simply entitled, Don't Weep for Me. God bless you all until we meet again.
Sitting by the bedside of a loved one who God was calling away. She said, I hear singing and shouting in a land so far away. The angels are making preparations. They're gathering around God's throne. So don't weep for me, my dear loved ones, for soon I'll be going home. Don't weep for me in the morning. Don't weep for me in the night. For I'll be at rest with Jesus, and everything's alright. I see Mom and Dad and dear loved ones who have all gone on before. So don't weep for me, for in the morning I'll be on heaven's shore. When it comes the time for my leaving, I'll be telling this whole world goodbye. This body of clay that you see me in won't hold this soul of mine. So don't weep for me, my dear loved ones. Wipe all those tears from your eyes. For Jesus' hand is leading me, and now I'm saved. I'm on the other side. Don't weep for me in the morning. Don't weep for me in the night. For I'll be at rest with Jesus, and everything's alright. I see Mom and Dad and dear loved ones who have all gone on before. So don't weep for me, for in the morning I'll be on heaven's shore. Don't weep for me, for in the morning I'll be on heaven's shore.
Just got a wee message through there, folks. Monica is on tomorrow night. Jim won't be on tomorrow, but keep him in your prayers, folks. God bless you all until we meet again.